what is up, you guys? Welcome back to Changing Your Mind About South Park. We are on the Season 2 finale! I'm so excited to get to Season 3, because I have episodes in Season 3 and Season 4 that I really like. I have episodes in the whole series that I really like, but I don't know. Every time we get to the end of another season, it's exciting. This one is called Prehistoric Iceman. Let's get into the episode.
Rip my head right off.
Steve Irwin parody. And this is 1999, so at the time of this, he was still alive.
Go, dude, go!
They do call him again when he recently passed away in an episode in a couple years. Literally a couple years. I started this as a passion project to talk about South Park because I just wanted to talk about how much I loved it. But yeah, it's going to take me years to get through the series.
Skype with only a few bruises and a shattered left testicle. Next week,
Let's go look for crocodiles. Yeah, I'll use my croco and try to bring them in.
I can relate to being a kid and seeing something on TV and wanting to go outside and pretend.
Dude! Help! Good job, Cartman, you killed Kyle.
Good job, you killed Kyle.
You guys! Hey, he's still alive.
I feel like this is one of the most obscure episodes. I feel like this one I remember the least. And I watched them all in order at the very beginning when I first started. Oh my goodness.
Sorry. What the hell are you doing, fat boy?
The way he was going down and like spinning, so he started throwing up. That's just so real.
Dude, it's a dude!
Dude, it's a dude.
He's like some frozen guy.
I think if I was a kid, I fell in a hole and I found a frozen human body, I would be screaming and crying.
Friends check, we're doing it. All summer long, and they went back to school and sang songs about Grease Lightning.
No, it's not like Grease.
Cartman, will you shut the hell up and get some more rope?
Well, Cartman's at least helping him
Where should we bring
carry
it?
it
I
back.
don't know.
Oh, they're pushing on
I'm
the
gonna
back
name
too.
it Gorak. No, dude, we have to name it Steve. What the hell kind of caveman name is Steve?
Gorak
Fine.
versus
And I found
Steve.
It. I fell down that abyss and there it was. You wouldn't even noticed it if I hadn't pointed it out. Kenny, who found the Iceman?
All of Kenny's lines were scripted, and Matt did legitimately speak the lines while muffling his face. But sometimes I still cannot tell what he says. I feel like in the newer seasons, it's pretty easy to make out when he's saying something, and when they want you to understand what he's saying, they do make it easy to understand. I always loved the detail that he does have written lines. I still don't have the best ears to hear it, I guess.
I found this frozen guy in the woods today. No, I found this frozen guy in the woods today. We came for our reward.
Reward? What reward?
Mayor, I think the boys may have stumbled onto something here.
They're all
This
being really
specimen could be a
nonchalant
missing
for these
link
boys
in
who
our
have found a
evolution.
frozen
If I
body
can
and drug it
uncover
into
I
town.
Sure, be my guest. Knock your socks off.
Knock your
Oh, and
socks
boys,
off.
if you'd like, I'll let you name him.
How about Steve?
Steve it is.
Wait a minute, his name is Gorak.
Come on, Steve. Body will be quite delicate work. We'll have to use the most advanced methods available. This is very
And I didn't think
exciting.
we'd see
Could be a
Mephisto again,
Neanderthal
so I think
or
it's
an
cool that we're getting to
Australopithecus
see him a
from
little bit
the
longer.
Paleolithic era.
I said it in an earlier video, but it's been a while now. Mephisto is inspired by Dr. Moreau, who was a character in the movie The Island of Dr. Moreau. There is an amazing YouTube video, I forget the creator, but it's like on YouTube, and he talks about like the production of this film and how crazy it was. But Marlon Brando plays this character, Dr. Moreau, and then Matt and Trey saw that film, and they made this character, and then the little doodad that follows him is also a little doodad character that he has in the film. The guy does genetically modify and make like humanoid animal creatures.
These clothes are from Eddie Bauer. I haven't seen anybody wear clothes from Eddie Bauer since 1996.
1996. This actually did come out in January 20th, 99.
The caveman was discovered by Kyle Broflovsky, who had this to say.
They at least give him credit for it.
He's alive?
That's impossible. Do an EKG on him. He really is alive.
Do an
The ice
EKG
must have
on him and just
preserved
hits him
him.
with a hammer.
This man has not been conscious for almost 3 years.
For
And when he
almost
sees,
3
he'll be fighting
years.
him.
You can't just let him die.
Perhaps death is better than the shock he will take trying to adapt to our time.
It's just like Captain America, that's what it reminds me of, and this is way before Captain America, the first Avenger movie. But it's like, he can't adapt to our time, which, I mean, with Steve Rogers, it made sense, because he was in the ice for like a long, long time, but this guy has been in the ice for 3 years, but they're worried that the society has progressed so much that it's going to shock him.
Where am I?
What's he saying?
Is that English?
Is that
You're
English?
hungry?
Where am I?
You're hungry?
You're
What's
hungry?
going on?
Me, friend. Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Mephisto. If only there was someone who could communicate with him on a level as primitive as his own. A mind like a child.
Gorak's a gay name. No, it isn't. Why are you being such a dick? I'm not being a dick. You're being a dick.
I think this is the first episode where Stan and Kyle really fight.
I'll go. No, I'll go. I found him. Damn, I've never seen you guys fight like this.
Even Cartman's never seen him fight like this.
Mother punched your mother in the nose. What color blood came out?
Whoa.
BLOO, that you will go to the lab and help out Mephisto and...
Steve. Steve. Oh, good, you're here. See if you can understand what he's saying.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you say?
He said hi.
He said hi.
Interesting.
Where am I?
What?
He wants to know where he is.
Tell him he's home. The year
You're
1999.
home.
It's 1999?
Frozen for the past 32 months.
Dude, you've been frozen for 32 months.
2 months?
All right, calm down.
Good job, dude. You freaked him out. Oh, shut up, ass master. You're just jealous that they had me talk to him. Carmen's my new best friend. Hey. Oh,
Really?
yeah? Well, you're not my best friend anymore either. Carmen is now my best friend.
Oh, wow.
Where are you gents from?
From the university.
The university.
America.
Well,
America.
there's not a lot to see, but come on in. Kevin and I designed a habitat for Steve to live in. Everything is 1996 oriented.
Everything. Is another baby. Alright, so to not shock him from being in 1999, this is the 1996 room that they put him in. We got the re-elect Clinton, we got Fargo, we got ID4. Just so I make sure, so we got the Hunchback of Notre Dame blanket, which is so iconic. There are movie posters for Fargo, ID4, which is the production name of Independence Day. I would have never knew that. As well as a Hunchback of Notre Dame blanket and a re-elect Clinton toaster, which was Bill Clinton and Bob Dole. That makes me think of SNL. And then finally the news headline on the computer desk says Flight 800 plunges into the sea, which is a reference to Boeing 747 plane, which is a crash that occurred in 1996 in New York. It's like, all right, we don't want to shock him. This is 1996 in a time capsule. I just think it's a really funny concept. The song is just fun too.
We want to help you make this project more lucrative.
And it opened up my eyes, I saw the signs.
The Iceman is listening to Ace of Base, which was a very popular
Ace
group
of
during his
Base.
era. Their primitive drumming soothed his people's tempers. Iceman trying to gain internet access on the computer. The internet was still not very big at his time. Web frightens and confuses him.
Frightens and confuses him.
This grizzly bear. This could be dangerous. He's changing the channel. Something on the television could frighten and confuse him.
The Atlanta Falcons are going to the Super Bowl!
So, in the Captain America First Avenger movie, what makes Steve Rogers realize that he's in a captive place is that they get the sports event wrong, because he remembers the baseball score, I believe it is, and he's like, I know this is fake, and that's when he runs out and sees time score and all that. Prehistoric Iceman. 1999. And I mean, like, once again, like, maybe it was in the Captain America comics, because I know they all came from comics, and I'm not well versed in the comic universes, but I just think it's a funny little serendipitous moment. It keeps on reminding me of the whole Captain America thing, and I wasn't expecting that.
You guys aren't being very nice to my creature. He's my creature.
We're learning so much from him.
Let him out, dude. He's scared.
Once again, the
we
kids
react
are
to
the
what's
ones
happening
that
in the
are
government right
fighting
now?
But it isn't
for
right.
empathy
Little boy,
to say,
sometimes
hey,
what's right
how does
isn't as
he
important
feel
as
about
what-
this? Are we just treating him like an animal? And this is why I was scared of escalators. I'm like,
Oh my
this will
God,
happen to
that
me.
killed me.
I will not mess with them. And it opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. And they're still playing that blasting while he's trying to sleep. That would take me out. Like, I'd be
think it's fair for
banging
them
my
to
head
keep
against the
captive
wall.
like this.
At
I'm
least
here to
give
bust
him
out
some
Steve.
white noise.
I'm here to bust out Gorak. His name is Steve.
His name is
Gorak.
Steve.
Larry.
Steve! Gorak! Steve!
Hey, kids, could you just open the door so I could get
Just
back
open
to
the
my
door,
family?
please.
I found him. I'm rescuing him.
Thanks.
You're a dick. You're a dick. You want to fight? Well, that's fine with me.
That's
Tomorrow
fine with me.
afternoon at the bus stop, 4 o'clock.
This is actually Marilyn Manson covering Stinky
No, that's
Britches.
impossible.
I don't know if
Yeah.
Marilyn
He
Manson
must have
contacted
used
them. I don't know if they contacted Marilyn Manson. It's not a big
survive
point
long
of this
out in the world.
episode,
Yes,
like
and
that
if he isn't
Marilyn
found, we
Manson
won't be
showed
able to
up, but
use
he
him
just
for our
randomly
military
covered
work.
Stinky Britches, and they just randomly put it in the episode.
Nothing.
It's me, Larry.
And this is a parody of Castaway. Perhaps other
husband?
movies as well, but it reminds me a lot of the
Husband?
Castaway
You're
scene
not
at the
my
end.
We used to be together for over 8 years.
Seem to remember a husband, but I think he was lost and never found.
That was me.
So
Who is
facts,
it,
they were
Lover?
married for 8 years,
It's
okay?
my former husband who I'd forgotten all about.
My former husband who I'd forgotten all about. Who's only been gone for 3 years and I was married to for 8.
Let me shake your hand. I'm proud to meet the man whose wife I'm currently sticking it to every night.
I waited for you to come home for over 3 days.
For 3
Remember how
days.
cozy
She's
the
so
nights got?
loyal.
By the 4th day, I knew. I
The
had to move
4th
on.
day.
Anybody send out a search party for me?
We looked all afternoon.
We looked all afternoon.
Please, I don't know where else to go. I'm confused.
Leslie, I'm with Buck now.
You're Leslie.
Right.
You're
I'm with Buck.
Leslie.
Calvin is 8 and Little Buck is 13.
Galvin
I
is
can't just up and
8
leave
and
them.
Little
I'm
Buck
sorry.
is 13. Little Buck is 13, but Galvin is 8, okay? They were married for 8 years. and he was gone for 3. And after 3 days of him being gone. So either these are stepchildren or this was like a whole different situation.
I'm sorry too.
I'm sorry too. Do not apologize for anything, dude.
8 and 13?
What are you doing, Gorak?
I can't live in your time. I'm freezing myself again.
I'm freezing myself
Wow,
again.
that sucks, dude.
Tell me about it. I've
Tell
been
me
doing this
about
for
it.
3
Steve, you don't have to freeze yourself. Look, this place called Des Moines.
Des
It's
Moines.
like lost in time, see? Everybody looks like you do. Fashion is 2 years behind. Technology is 2 years behind. Fads are 2 years behind. Just like you.
Des Moines, Iowa, and I don't know. I've never been to Iowa. I don't get out very much.
They're coming for me.
Come on. We need a one-way ticket to Des Moines, please.
Des Moines? What the hell for?
Dude, look, it's 4 o'clock. Oh, we'll wait for you over there, Steve. We have to start fighting now.
Okay, boys, thanks.
First one to die loses. Okay. Go. Ow. Ow.
Kid fight, kid fight.
She came through here recently.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Oh, okay, it's over this way.
Oh, there's this fight over there.
The trial ends here.
Have you seen a man who looks similar to us, but with a thicker brow and apish nose?
What the hell are you talking about?
An Iceman.
An Iceman.
Well, this is it. I'm going back to my time. Thanks again, boys. Really shown me the true meaning of friendship.
The
You
true
didn't
meaning
care
of
about
friendship.
anything but my happiness. You put me in front of yourselves, and that's what real friendship is all about.
And I think that is true. I mean, it can be unhealthy to always put everyone else in front of you, but I mean, you do have to be good to your friends and take time for them.
After being frozen, I've learned that all a person has in life is family and friends.
That's
If you
true.
lose, so friends are to be treasured more than anything else in the world.
This show is so crude. It is so heinous. I'm so offended. I'm so mad at like what it's trying to tell people, what it's trying to push on me.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye, friends. I'm back to fighting.
Where is he?
I like that they got their foreheads pressed together. That's
The
cute.
train. Got to stop it.
No worries.
Oh, Steve, look out! They're after you!
As well as he should be, as I will now jam my thumb in its butthole.
Please don't.
Stop that train! Yes, hello, I see you.
Yes, hello, I see you.
Got you pinned. I win.
I
Now
win.
I've got you pinned. I win.
Pinned you again. That reminds me of Simba and Nala. Honestly, just let him go live in peace in Des Moines. Like, it doesn't have to be this train helicopter chase situation.
It's not stopping.
Dude,
Oi, bud!
R.I.P.
Where's the Iceman?
He has to be around here somewhere.
Can't believe he's
Yeah.
gone. Look, the helicopter!
I'm glad he made it out.
Steve, he's alive!
Get out of here, dude.
off to Des Moines.
Can't adapt. You'll never live.
You can't adapt. You'll never live.
Having ups and downs and sharing them with friends. Think you stand in car?
That is the meaning of life, though, I think. I think it is having ups and downs and sharing them with friends. I think that is true.
What?
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting crocodiles.
Crocodiles, and that's like Elmer
Hate having
Fudd.
Cartman as a best friend. Me too. He
I'm pretty
sucks.
sure it's Elmer Fudd. I know
Oh
it's
yeah?
Looney Tunes.
Why don't it's on when I sneak up on it and jam my thumb in it.
Oh, he is in there. He would have to suffocate soon. Stinky Bratchers. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching that episode with me. I am so grateful to the ones that watched me. Thank you for watching me for 2 whole seasons, and I will see you guys for season 3. Have a great rest of the day.